it's a rough world out there in the performance art industry. It really is cutthroat.
He'll eat you up.
Chew you up and spit you out. Yeah.
That's all I've got.
Oh, that's all.
Is that all?
That's all. Completely fair.
It's a 6-5 trample. How will it do combat damage?
Who knows? Who knows?
Hello and welcome to Chad Magic. My name's Christian.
And I'm Wally. And today we're going into the forest. We're going to see all the woodland critters scurrying around the forest floor, killing each other, probably. We're playing with the new precons from Bloomburrow. What's coming up, Christian?
Oh, I'm so excited. So, we got the precons from Bloomburrow, and we've got Matt returning. You know you love Matt.
Returning hero.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we have a new guest as well.
Yeah, we do. We have Jack coming as well, and Jack's a member of our competitive team. If you don't know about our competitive team, do check that out as well. But yeah, Jack usually plays Modern, so we've brought him on for a game of Commander.
Yeah, I'm just a bit worried about Jack because he's playing Gruul rather than Teamer, so he's missing the blue, and there's no rhinos in his deck. And I just think he's going to get really confused by the lack of rhinos. So we'll see what happens.
There is Cascade though, and we know he loves to Cascade. So we're super excited to bring you Bloomburrow. I've not been excited for a play like this in a long time.
Well, it's a brand new plane, isn't it? So it's always exciting, and it just seems so different to anything we've been doing before. So no humans, no nothing else, just all animals. So I love the aesthetic, so I'm sure lots of other people will as well.
Yeah, definitely. So before we get into the episode, we do have an announcement. We have got a Whatnot stream coming up, don't we, Wally?
We do, on Monday the 5th of August at 6 PM UK time. This episode is sponsored by Whatnot, by the way, so thank you very much. So please do join us on that stream, and if you join using our affiliate link that's coming up on screen right now, through the magic of editing, you'll get a £10 voucher that you can spend on anything you want. You actually don't even have to spend it with us. We'd appreciate it if you did, but if you want a mug, if you want something out the single store, bid on a pack, we're going to have Bloomburrow play boosters and collector boosters. So check out the stream, get your voucher, £10 in your pocket, better than anyone else's, so give it a try.
It's good fun, we get to see what everyone opens and stuff like that. We actually have had some spicy pulls lately, so make sure
We've done really well recently, so maybe it could be you.
Yeah, thanks very much. And we will say a big thank you to our patrons as well. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. We'll bring them up here now. If you want to join the Patreon, you can join for as little as £1 a month to come hang out in the Discord. And top tier patrons get to play Spell Table with us and access to bonus content.
Yeah, so we have a post-game wrap with the guests. Lasts about 10 to 15 minutes, going into a bit more detail. So if that sounds up your street, consider joining. Check it out.
Yeah, if that's too much, don't worry. Just drop us a like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that usual good stuff. And I think, Wally, it's time to get into the episode.
Yep, let's go into the forest. Ooh.
And just like magic, we're back and we are ready to play.
Yep, I rolled highest, and so I will be going first with a Zinnia, I think. Valley's voice.
Zinnia.
That's what I said.
Zinnia.
I said Zinnia.
I'm just going to trust
Zinnia.
the table. I'm going to go with Zinni. Zinni Valley's voice wants to make a bunch of creatures have base power 1, make a bunch of tokens, and then fly over the top and beat you down, I think.
So I was looking at this commander, it's a bit confused. Is it tokens? Is it clones? Is it Voltron?
No, it's a bird.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane?
I am Christian. I'm playing Ms. Bumbleflower. Bumbled my words. Basically, it's group hug. Whenever I cast a spell, I give opponents cards. So, I'm going to be everyone's best friend.
Hi, I'm Jack. I'm playing Bello, Bard of the Brambles. It's very green-red, where even your mana rocks can attack, basically. Your enchantments and your artifacts smash face. So I will be the enemy.
Everything's a threat. Everything's a threat.
Also, a fellow bard. We got that kind of common ground between us.
We know who dies first.
Yeah, there could be only one bard. Who is the support act and who is the main event? We'll find out.
We'll find out. Ask me on turn 5.
After a board wipe.
So I'm Wally and I'm playing Hazel of the Root Bloom. My deck is Golgari Aristocrat, cares a bit about squirrels, and I can tap my tokens to make mana. So yeah, it'll be fun. And my boy Chatterfang's in here as well, so what's not to love? Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Cool, let's go.
Let's do it.
I will untap, upkeep, draw.
What are you untapping?
I go through the motions. I'm trying to breach into
being precise.
The competitive team.
Oh yeah, Commander, you draw.
Yeah.
Everyone, yeah.
I will play an Evolving Wilds, and I will just crack it now for a blue, and I'll pass the turn.
I'll draw. Ooh. I think we will go for a Thriving Isle. It comes in tapped, and I'm going to name White. Here we
go. Forest. Sol Ring, don't hate me.
Oh, hang on. It feels like there's another play coming.
Brawl Signet Stone, don't hate me. That's all I've got.
Oh, that's all.
Is that all?
That's all. Completely fair.
Okay, so
Magic.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I can't complain about fast starts after the LHD game. Anyway, I'll draw for turn. I do have a turn 1 play, but it's not as cool as Jack's. So I'll play a Line of War Wastes. I will take a damage to generate a green to play a Ravenous Squiggle.
Squiggle?
Great name.
It's a 1/1. Whenever you sacrifice an artifact or creature, put a 1/1 counter on this creature, and I can pay 1 and a Golgari to sacrifice an artifact or creature to gain a life and draw a card. So I might even get that life back at some point, and I'll pass the turn.
Very nice. I will untap, upkeep, draw, and I will play a Rugged Prairie for turn, and not quite as impressive as Jack, but is it Signet? I still feel good.
That's pretty
I
good.
feel good. Yeah, go ahead.
We ramp in.
I'll
The second best bard's
keep,
doing well.
And draw. Let's play a command tower. I'm going to tap for 2, and I'm going to play a Quain, Itinerant Meddler. It has a 1/3 and I can tap it, so each player may draw a card. Then if you did, you get to gain a life as well. So,
You know what? I'm going to decline it. I'm going to decline.
Pointless May.
yeah, what a flex. I'll pass the turn.
Untap and draw. We will play Mountain. We will play another mana
Okay,
rock.
now.
Okay,
now
this is the
I'm-
problem.
Now it's upset.
None of them are mana value 4 or greater though, so we
They're
might be
not,
okay.
we're
They can't
okay.
attack us.
We're not going to be okay.
And I will welcome Bello.
That's 6 mana on
Bello.
turn 2.
Off you go.
Okay. I'm going to untap my very sad board. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. Right, I'm going to play a Woodland Cemetery that will enter tapped, sadly, but I'll tap my Land of War Waste for a colourless to play a Soul Ring, which I will then tap to play an Arcane Signet. But I'm not done. It's not over yet. I'm going to tap my Arcane Signet to play Gourmand's Talent. So this is one of those enchantment classes. So when it's at the start, during my turn, artifacts I control are foods in additional to their other types, so I can pay 2 and sack them to gain some life.
Oh, so you can sack your Soul Ring for life?
I can, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
perfect.
I'll even do that.
Yeah.
And as I level up, I'll explain what the levels do as we go.
So don't worry.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that.
I feel like I need a blocker against what Jack's doing, even though it's just a 1/1, so I guess I just pass.
So, Christian, I feel very behind alongside you.
Yeah.
There isn't really much I can do about that.
Turn 2 Soul Ring, pretty good. Not as good as turn 1, but...
Blue, red, and then I will use the red to make a red and a white to cast my commander.
Nice.
And then I guess another Terrible Expanse, I'll crack it for a white and I'll pass the turn.
Untap and draw. Okay. Let's go for a Sunglass Prairie, and I'm going to tap 3 for a Cultivate. So I'm going to go a Searching, and I will go and get a island and a forest. I'll bring a forest into play tap and an island to my hand. I'm not going attack because I think I might want to draw people some cards.
Yay!
So I'll pass a turn to my good friend Jack.
I want to attack.
And it's Wally. He's only got a 1/1 squirrel.
I don't know, there's a bard at the table.
Wally's way ahead.
There's some real bard envy going on here, I think, so...
So we will go, 5 mana, Thickest in the Thicket. So when it enters the battlefield, put X 1/1 counters on target creature where X is that creature's power. Since it's an enchantment, my commander says it's a 4/4. So I'm going to put 4 counters on this. And
Okay.
it also, because it's an enchantment, it has Indestructible and Haste. And whenever it deals combat damage to a
What?
player, draw a card.
What?
Wow, Wally,
Yeah.
you're in trouble.
Yeah,
I think
Wally's in a bad spot here.
I think Christian's in a really bad spot
And
here.
at the beginning of my end step, I can draw 2 cards if I control the creature with the greatest power.
Oh dear.
Very nice.
Fine.
That seems completely okay, yeah.
It's alright.
Jesus.
I would like to attack the other bard.
You could block with your commander mouse.
I'd rather
Yeah.
not at this point. It's how much? 4?
It's an 8/8.
8?
What?
Yeah, it's a 4/4 because of Bello, and when it enters, it gets 4 +1/+1 counters because of its own ability.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Well,
Also indestructible.
I've had worse starts to a commander game. So I'm perfectly
So it
happy.
deals combat damage, so I draw a card.
Seems pretty good. Seems completely reasonable.
Yeah, this is completely fine, yeah.
I'll make up this life loss with your rabbit.
Yeah.
Over 8 turns, I'll be back.
And then I would go to end my turn, and at the beginning of my end step, I draw 2 cards if I control a creature with the greatest power. Anyone have anything bigger than an 8/8?
Guess.
I have a 1/1, but it... What?
You can combine all of our power and toughnesses and we
And then say go.
Okay, well, I need something really good off the top here.
It's also worth noting, on not my turn, it's not a creature.
Yeah, so it should be really easy for us to
Yeah,
remove
fine, yeah,
that.
we'll just-
So even easier to interact with, yeah.
So there's board wipes.
I'm going to play a Baron Moor that enters tapped. And then I guess we'll get my commander out, shall we? So we'll tap like this, so I don't have to take the damage off Llanowar Wastes, to play Hazel of the Root Bloom. So I can tap it and pay 2 life, and tap X untapped tokens I control to add X mana in any combination of colours. At the beginning of my end step, create a token that's a copy of target token I control. If it's a squirrel, instead create 2 tokens. Now, as I go to, I'm not going to go to my end step because I have 1 more game action first. I'm going to tap the Llanowar Wastes to play a Haywire
Oh,
Might.
you'll love to see it.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Yeah. So that,
currently can't activate it though.
no, I don't have the mana, but
They
You know,
actually on to hit
at
you.
some point in the future, I might be able to do something with it.
Oh no, it's colorless, so you don't take a life.
Yes. I know the rules of the game. And with that all said and done, I'll pass.
Perfect. Untap.
I've just played a bunny.
Yeah, this is genuinely really scary.
Hey, well, that's terrifying.
I am going to play a Clifftop Retreat, and then I'm going to actually pay 5 mana because I'm going to do my commander's thing on Inspiring Overseer.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to make a copy of the Inspiring Overseer. It is just a 1/1, unfortunately.
Now, am I right in thinking about in your copies deck, you didn't get any copy tokens?
Yes. I did a single copy token to this
So,
deck.
Wizards, if you're watching, just some feedback there.
Yeah, like
They'll be in the post.
they found the space for 2 Stormcrow tokens, but not a single copy token. Then when these enter the battlefield, I will draw a card and gain life twice, so I'll gain 2 life.
Do you know what? I don't want Matt to be the only one who gets to do that. So I'm going to tap Quain while you do that, so that we all get to draw a card
Well,
and
it's a
gain
May
life.
ability.
So I'm going to draw a card and gain a life.
I will take it.
I will gladly accept.
Okay.
Thank you, Christian.
Oh god, that's a scary card.
I do not regret my decision.
Well, you would have drawn it anyway, so.
Yeah,
It'll be
true.
fine. And with that, and with chump blockers on board, I'll go to end step. I will discard this Thriving Isle because it comes untapped, and I will pass the turn.
We're sorry to interrupt the content we know you're enjoying, but we did have a quick announcement.
Yep, Christian and I will be live on Whatnot on Monday, the 5th of August. We'll be cracking Bloomburrow player boosters and collector boosters. We'll be selling merchandise. We've got a singles store. So do come check it out, even if you're just in there in the chat for the good time and the good vibes. But if you join Whatnot using our affiliate link that's going to be on screen right now, you get a £10 voucher. That's just £10 for you to spend on anything you want.
Yeah.
You don't even have to spend it with us, but if you do, it supports the channel, obviously. It could just get you a mug. Do you want a mug? Well, there you go.
Back to the forest. Right, untap, keep and draw. What does this do? How does this... I have cards in my hand and I'm like, how do they fit together?
Does it draw us cards?
Because that seems to be your game plan.
Well, that's the synergy, right?
Yeah, I mean, so I suppose I'll start with an island.
That doesn't draw us cards.
Was that the confusing card?
Matt, are we friends?
Considering there's 3 mana rocks over here, 3 mana rocks over here.
I mean, I think we need to be much more worried about
Okay.
Jack with...
I
So
would
Wally,
say-
Wally, are we friends?
He's got a haywire.
Yeah.
Mike.
And Jack, are we friends?
What? Whoa! What are you talking
Well,
about?
he's pretty hooked, so that's the game plan, yeah.
No, we're not.
Okay, fine.
I'm going to...
Unless it benefits me.
I'll tap for 2 for a Farseek.
Hey, it's lovely art.
It's cute, isn't it?
All the art's actually very, very cute.
I will get a Prairie Stream. Comes in tapped. Then I guess I will tap for 2 to play the Jolly Gerbils.
The Jolly German.
Whenever you give a gift, draw a card.
Nice.
Oh!
That's nice, isn't it? And I guess I'll just pass.
Why would you give gifts? Do you like...
It's a mechanic.
It's a mechanic in the new set.
Oh. I'm excited now.
Okay.
It's everybody's birthday today.
Okay.
I actually have a really good gift to give,
Oh, nice.
but I don't really want to give it to anybody.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate the gift already.
I'm gonna play Rampaging Baylofs.
Oh, great.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
completely fine.
Landfall, make a 4/4.
That's completely okay.
Landfall,
Oh
make
my
a 4/4.
God.
This one doesn't have haste and indestructible.
Oh, it's all right then, isn't it?
It's fair, yeah.
It's fine. Has anyone got any removal?
So I can only smash face with the 8/8 on my commander. So
Oh,
I
no.
will
I'll block.
That's awful.
smash the person with Haywire Might for 8.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair because I am definitely going to remove that.
Block
on my
with
turn.
your 1/1 Wally. Save yourself.
Block with the Haywire Might.
You know what? I'm going to take the 8.
Of course he is. Of course he
I'm
is.
too greedy. I'm too
Champions.
greedy. Yeah,
Soldiers in
champions.
this war.
So that will trigger Bello and I draw a card. And then I will go to my end step.
You draw
Does
two again,
anyone
right?
have anything bigger than an 8/8?
Nope.
No.
Draw 2 cards. And then I get to discard.
Flex.
It's like
Proper
it's
flexing.
turn 4. They've drawn like 10 cards.
Yeah.
Maybe we can mill him out.
Maybe.
I don't need lands. Or you?
Anybody got a Vandal Blast? Actually, no, I don't like that.
I would love a Vandal Blast
Vandal
right now.
Blast,
Yeah,
I'd
a Vandal
very
Blast would be
excited.
great.
I'd be very excited for Vandal Blast.
Okay, well, let's not even mess around. Let's just get straight to the thing that needs to happen. I'm going to take a damage off Llanowar Wastes to make a green, and I'm going to sacrifice Haywire Might to kill this thing. And I will gain 2 life when Haywire Might dies. Needed to happen, didn't
That
it?
wasn't very nice, was it,
It
Jack?
wasn't.
Stop pretending that you didn't want it as well.
We are
Christian.
friends.
I'm friends with everybody.
No one else is
I'm Miss
sympathising with
Bumbleflower.
I
her.
want
She's
to
lovely.
see fellow performers prosper in this world.
Okay. And then I'm going to level up my Gourmand's talent, so I'll tap 3 mana to do that.
Now we're going to find out what it does.
So it's at level 2 now. So whenever you gain life for the first time each turn, create a 3/3 green raccoon creature token. I'm not going to gain life this turn, but it's just setting up for the future.
Wally, I can help you gain life.
Oh, actually, yes, that's correct. Oh, cool. I'm
That's
synergizing with
really
your
bad
deck.
for us, actually.
I like this.
Can you tablet in response?
When you say bad for us, you know, I mean, I'm friends
Yeah.
with Wally.
I'm actually,
Oh my
I'm actually
God.
not done yet because I'm going to tap for 2, green off Arcane Signet, to play a Prosperous Innkeeper. When it enters the battlefield, create a treasure.
So we can gain life every turn now.
Potentially, yeah. I mean, I'm out of mana, so I can't do it now.
Has
but
anyone got a Haywire Might?
I did have Haywire Might. Okay, so I can't do anything else this turn. I think I need to keep my blocks up because of all this nonsense over there.
Don't point the finger
Oh,
at
by
me
the way,
here.
also, Ravenous Squirrel will have got a counter on it when I sacrifice the Haywire Might. So it's a 2/2 now. My commander will trigger on my end step, so I will create another treasure. It's not a squirrel, so I only get 1. And Matt, that's your go.
I've ramped loads, and my ramp seems terrible compared to
Yeah.
all the stuff that's going on over there.
I mean, I feel pretty far behind here.
Well,
as
I've got a bit of
to be
synergy,
honest.
but I'm not actually doing loads, am I?
I'm the problem.
You are the problem.
Yeah.
Let's play a Glacial Fortress for turn. And then let's tap 2 mana for an Arcane Signet. And then I'm gonna have to be the guy that tries to solve some problems, I think. So I'm gonna pay 5 again for the Offspring for a Skyclave Apparition.
Okay.
Oh.
This will get copied. I think I'm gonna target this and this.
Okay.
Gourmand's
I
turn.
have a response potentially.
You gonna
Wally,
save
we're
them?
friends.
Yep, we are friends.
I can help you get some value out of your thing and make a 3/3.
Yeah, okay, I'd like that. Yeah.
Okay,
That
right.
makes me feel a little bit better about targeting.
Yeah,
to
well,
be
yeah.
fair,
Well, so do you know
So
what?
should I get my raccoon token?
I'm
ready?
gonna tap Quain, and we each make gain a life and draw a card.
I will gain a life.
Imagine if I declined it now. I'll gain a life and draw a card. And I will create a raccoon token, which is a 3/3.
See, there you go.
What's
Wally's
a
a
cute
friend,
little raccoon?
and then those will exile.
Yes.
Yep. Do they exile under Skyclave Apparition?
No. So they get exiled, but when Skyclave Apparition dies,
Okay,
you will
cool.
get a spirit.
Which
equal
one
to
targeted
the-
which? Just
I
so
will
we know.
have the token having targeted yours,
Sure.
and the original one having targeted.
I'll
Cool.
put Bello
Yes.
back in there.
Seems good to me.
And with that, I'd love to start targeting with my commander, but I'm so scared.
You've got
of
loads of
the other
blockers. You've got loads of blockers.
You killed him.
Well, look, it's a rough world out there for, in the performance art industry. It really is cutthroat.
It'll eat you up.
Chew you up and spit you out, yeah.
Look, and I think you do make a good point. You should always take people while they're down. So I will attack Jack for 3 damage in the air.
That's showbiz, Jack.
Yeah.
It's just showbiz.
Yeah.
And it's commander
And that is
damage.
that is commander damage.
3, you said?
Yeah, so that's 3 commander. The clock's ticking. And with that, I will pass the turn.
Right, I'll untap, keep, and a draw. Okay. I'm going to play a Sun Petal Grove as my land for turn. I'm going to start by tapping 3, and I'm going to play a Rishkar, Pima Renegade, which is actually my playmat as well. And I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on up to 2 target creatures.
Cunningly disguised as his playmat.
Yeah, and
They're now mana dorks, but obviously you're going to be tapping that to
for
give us
Cards, right?
yeah.
Life gain and all that stuff, right?
Well,
I
you might
mean-
as well put it on Rishkar, actually.
yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one I want to do. But I like that we have options here.
I don't.
I don't.
So
I just want to see this gift.
I'm deciding who I want the gift to go to.
I've been friends with you this entire time.
Yeah, you have, but I think
it.
it might actually be time to cast my commander instead. So I'm going to, I'm gonna cast Ms. Bumbleflower. Everyone else has cast their commander, so I would like to as well.
Getting commander envy.
Yeah, and I'll pass it in.
What horrors has Jack got in store for us?
What horrors
with this full grip of cards.
What horrors
I do not like
That was
face.
a horrible draw.
I do not like this face.
So we'll play a land, make a beast.
We have such a big problem over there.
You just dealt with it.
You can just recast your
Gilded
commander.
Lotus.
Oh, that is bad. you got,
And that's a Gilded Lotus, by the way, that can attack us with 4.
My commander's dead. It
Oh,
can't.
okay. Not right now, it can't.
you got enough mana over there, Jack?
I'm struggling for it. And then I play this guy. Add this to my mana rock pile. So, Everco Ursin.
Oh, it's a bear of some kind.
But it has hideaway 3, hideaway 3. And then if it deals combat damage to a player, if there are cards exiled with it, I can play them for free.
Okay, so you're going to
Also
have
has
2
trample.
hideaway triggers.
It only has to do combat damage.
Only has
That's
to do
the
combat
easiest
damage.
hideaway trigger
It's
ever.
a 6/5 trample. How will it do combat damage?
Who knows? Who knows?
I'll choose these 2. And then it is time to look to smash some face. You killed my commander.
I mean, it's just business.
That's Hollywood, baby.
That's Hollywood.
Give me a break.
Yeah. I will attack you for 10.
Wow.
The 6/6 has trample.
Okay.
The 4/4 is there.
I am going to help Wally out here, actually.
Okay, interesting.
I am going to block the 4/4 with the Sky Caprician token.
Oh, so I get a
Which will
1/1 spirit?
which will give Wally a 1/1 spirits.
Great.
Brilliant.
I mean, it's a jump blocker, so
There we are.
I'm not going to say no.
Do you get a trigger from having a token or something?
No ETB triggers, but
Okay.
tokens are good for
Then
you.
the 6 I will just take and go down to 30.
I think that is it from me. So I will pass the turn.
Cool. Can I find something to deal with all of that nonsense?
You're in black, just
Yeah, I mean,
Put a murder out
that
there
kind of... I don't think I didn't see it in the deck, but I wasn't paying much attention, I must admit. Right, we're going to tap for 6. Yeah. To play Garruk, Cursed Huntsman.
it destroys creatures.
Yes, it does destroy creatures. So, guys, what are we more scared of, the Baloths or the Hideaway
I think
thing?
the Baloths is just running away with the game.
I think the hideaway thing's scarier.
I mean,
I
it
think-
depends what's under the Hideaway thing.
Yeah, but like we know, like if he gets one more land trigger, he's put 12 power worth of creatures on the board with just that one card.
Personally,
you can't just, like,
They don't have
get away with
trample.
it.
my decision, based on what I have, it would be the hideaway creature.
So now I've got to decide.
Now you've got to decide. I wouldn't mind either. I just think there's a known value but behind the Bale.
Have we considered the flyer over there?
I'm okay with the Flyer. The Flyer can stick around for
Just
now.
imagine the world where they play a Terramorphic Expanse next turn and you get 2 more 4/4s. Then you're going to be really upset.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Jack, if I don't hit the Baloths, will you not hurt me with the tokens?
I won't hurt you with the tokens.
I mean, you will. Okay, that was a badly worded statement. I've offered it now. So.
That just means that he wants to be all small.
Okay, I am going to blow up the Hideaway thing, so I'll down tick Garruk to 2 loyalty, and I'll hit this.
So is it just destroyed?
Yeah, it's destroyed, and those cards will stay in exile. You can tell us what they are as well.
I don't have to though.
The face down, I believe. So.
Yeah. I mean, I was just sort of fishing for info. To be honest.
Okay. We don't get to
You
do.
can't make me.
Fair enough.
was
I
that?
respect that. And I'm actually going to activate my commander now. So I'm going to tap it and pay 2 life. And I'm going to tap 4 untapped tokens I control.
See?
Thank you, Matt, for
See,
my illusion token
I knew
there.
what I was doing.
And I'm going to play Insatiable Frugivore. It's a rat berserker. When it enters the battlefield, I create a food token. I may then exile 3 cards from my graveyard, and if I do, repeat the process. I've only got 1 card in the graveyard. Then I can pay 3 and a black to sacrifice X foods and give my creatures plus X or so and menace until end of turn.
Menace is scary.
Menace is scary, but it cost me 4 mana and I can't afford it right now. Right, go to my end step, and I will create another treasure with my commander's each triggered ability.
Thanks.
You'll go, Matt.
Untap.
We're all working together in a very strange way.
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
Stop
like
one person.
I'm not really trying to stop anybody. I'm just trying to play my cute little critters.
Draw. Ooh, this is very spicy. This is very nice.
Stop looking at my stuff.
It mainly only hurts you as well, which I'm very excited about. I'm not gonna lie.
I approve of this method.
Very excited about. I'm gonna play a tap land for turn. I think I have to do this.
That sounds bad.
I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4 and I'm going to cast Dusk to destroy all creatures of power 3 or greater.
What?
I'm okay with that.
It barely hurts you. I'm merely doing it
It
to
does, it does hit my commander, which is annoying.
It kills the jolly gerbil.
I'm sorry.
You monster.
I'm sorry. I truly am sorry.
You
so
monster.
sad.
I'll tap them for a mana and then
The sun has set
Okay,
on the job.
so my commander will go back to the command zone.
I had to deal with those Bailoffs, unfortunately. There was a big arrow on my head.
I'm a bit sad about the Bailoffs.
No, you're not.
I am actually.
Why
I have something in my hand that I benefit from them.
Okay,
Yeah.
all Bailoffs.
I will then tap 2 for my friend. He's a fugitive, which makes all my creatures with power 1, with toughness 1, unblockable.
So all your copy tokens are
So all my copy tokens, my Inspiring Overseer, all that stuff.
Oh god.
That seems good.
And he also has 1 power.
Yeah, also has 1 power.
But
So
nice.
my commander
So
is now a 3/3 with flying. Jack, I'm coming for you.
I got nothing.
Another set of commander damage.
He wipes your board, he hits you with his commander.
I think he's an industry
Protect, he
plant.
attack.
I think I'm just a better performer, but we'll leave that to the public. And with that, I will pass the turn.
On your end step, I will tap this so each player can gain a life and draw a card.
Sweet.
Okay, and then we'll go to my turn. I will untap and draw. Right, okay, we've got some things that we can do. Okay, so I will play a Brushland as my land for turn. I'll tap 4 to play a Forgotten Ancient. It's a creature elemental. Whenever a player casts a spell, you may put a +1/+1 counter on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may move any number of +1/+1 counters from Forgotten Ancient onto other creatures. I have cast a spell, so I can choose target opponent to draw a card. Who's got the least cards?
I've got 4.
I don't want to answer that question.
I have 5, but I have been trying to help this team out the entire way.
I dealt with the...
Me and Wally both work together to deal with Jack. I give you a token. I've left you
fostered an
I let you have a token last time, so I think this time I'm going to let Matt have
Thank
the card.
you.
Oh, can we go back and Matt gets a token?
I will put a
my
+1/+1 counter onto Miss Bumbleflower.
I am very happy with the card that you just gave.
I did foster this team working environment.
It's
So
an innovator, really,
BA
in the space.
yourself.
An innovator.
team bonding.
I'm then going to tap for 2 to play a Huff Prince of the Stag. There's a trigger here and here. So who will I choose to get at this time? So you can draw a card this time, Matt.
You had my draw last time.
Oh, I chose you would get before. Oh, I'll choose Jack this time. There you go. I
Whoa!
put a +1/+1 counter on this, and I will draw 2 cards.
If I'd known you were choosing Jack, I'd have
I
like,
will
yeah.
also-
That's what I was saying. I had to bring it up. Like, I thought it was going to be remote.
I'll also put a +1/+1 counter on Forgotten Ancient.
I give cards to the most powerful player at the table.
Right, we will go to combat. And Jack, you don't have a blocker, so I'll just come in at you for 3 vigilance.
Ow.
Still got the most life. We'll be
And it's
fine.
commander damage.
Christian has the most life.
You have joined. Oh, sorry.
And I'll
I thought that was 34, not 43. I apologise.
Numbers are hard.
The
pass
numbers
it.
are difficult.
Me?
Yeah, you'll go.
We will untap.
Feeling much better about Jack's board now than I was previously.
I'm not feeling good about that.
Oh my god, what a draw!
See?
Yeah.
Never speak too soon.
Yeah,
Look what you did. Look what you did.
I'll just stop commenting, yeah.
Yeah, you should. So we'll play this. Enchantment spells from my hand have Cascade.
I have a trigger. I'll put a +1/+1 counter onto Forgotten Ancient.
And then I will go.
Oh my god.
This is where we see like Warstorm Surge, just something we just lose.
Yeah.
So we will go 4 mana Outpost Siege, which has Cascade.
Okay, so Cascade for something 3 or less.
So 3 or less.
Trust you to be cascading.
Hey,
We dogged the ball with our tower.
You can take the boy out of Team
So,
Rhinos.
Wondertail Mentor. Whenever you expend 4, put a +1/+1 counter on him, and he can tap for mana. So those will go at the bottom, but I think that is all I can really do.
You have to choose something here.
This
Also,
is-
you've cast another
as
spell.
It enters, I do choose.
So I'll do this.
So I am going to choose Dragons. So whenever a creature I control leaves the battlefield, this will deal 1 damage to any target.
That's not good. Specifically for me.
Yeah, well,
That's really
your 1 toughness looking great right now.
Prepare for war. And that's
Yeah.
me done.
Okay.
So you were saying, well, about I really like Jack's board today right now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I spoke too soon. Sorry, guys, that's on me. That's on me. That's on me. I'll draw for turn.
It's fine. I seem to be doing okay. I'm quite happy with my
What
board.
on earth is that card? I've never seen that in my life. We'll start with the forest. And what we're going to do is we're going to activate Garruk's 0 ability. So I will create 2 2/2 wolf tokens, and they have an ability which, when it dies, puts a loyalty counter on each Garruk I control.
Oh, it's that.
Because Garruk doesn't actually have an uptick, so this is how Garruk gets
Do you
swole.
need a second playmat?
I might at some point, yeah. Prosperous Innkeeper, so I'll gain 2 life.
You shouldn't say that because usually how you obtain the second playmat is removing a player.
Yeah.
That is the best way.
And that actually suits me if Wally's up front.
You want to go wide, not tall.
No, you want to go up because then you have to move the decks and stuff.
Burgers should be wider, not taller.
Yeah.
And I've actually just realised that when the Frugivore came in, I did miss my Innkeeper trigger, but never mind. I will live without that 1 life.
Comment section, get him.
This is where at the end of the game we realise that Wally loses by 1 life.
Yeah, he's going to find one more life.
Yeah, well, stranger things have happened. I'm going to bring my commander back out, so that's 6 mana to play Hazel
Trigger.
Root Bloom again.
This
Yep,
is getting a little bit
Christian.
scary now, actually.
It is getting a little bit scary, but there's also nothing I can do about it, Matt, so I've just got to sort of grin and bear it.
4/7.
As always, Wally.
So we'll just pass. On my end step, I can make a copy of a token. And I think I'm just going to stay on the treasure train because eventually they could be useful for something else. So Matt, you'll go.
Perfect. Untap, upkeep and draw. Okay, let's start with a plains, which I will immediately tap for a Soul Ring.
Get him.
Thank you very much,
3 out of 4?
Christian.
That is 3 out of 4.
And then I think we will start just by tapping 5 to do an offspring of a Thopter Engineer.
Trigger.
Oh, nice.
So when it enters the battlefield, I make a 1/1 Thopter, but I'll have 2 of these and 2 Thopters.
Oh, okay.
Artifact creatures I control have haste. So here are my
I don't
Thopters.
think I'm the problem anymore.
I think you're mistaken.
You got a lot of flyers.
You would say that.
They're all 1 power creatures.
They can't be blocked.
scary.
They can't be blocked.
So I'm terrifying. I do apologise.
I might help you make them a bit bigger.
What?
If it helps me kill specifically Jack only,
I'm friends with everybody.
Jack was talking a lot of Jack was saying a lot of mean things about me
Yeah.
I support indie artists.
before this game. So I have,
You two have been casting vicious mockery
I
on each
have
other all
got
game.
a vendetta against Jack. here.
Wow. Wow.
This is because of the way that he was treated on his first episode. Well, that pen on
Yeah.
is like, hey, there's a new kid, let's get him.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, Jack. I'm stealing your 6/6.
Whoa.
When it enters the battlefield, I put a counter on target non-commander creature I don't control.
So it's
as long
shield
as-
counter specifically.
Yeah, so as long as it has a shield counter, I have control of it.
So
Okay.
if we attempt to remove it, Jack just gets it back.
This is
That's-
going to be sitting back here. If you just, as long as you don't like threaten me with a bunch of damage, I won't use it to block, and it'll just be chilling.
Okay, cool. Respect.
I've just got a 2/2.
Oh no, I feel like
As-
Jack's been dealt with.
As God intended.
Yes.
I have 6 1/1s, so
Oh, you cast
Zinnia-
another spell, didn't you?
yep. Zinnia is currently a 7/3 flyer.
Yikes.
It might be time to finally start spreading the love here. We're friends.
We're friends, yeah. We're mates, yeah.
Whoa.
We work together.
You gave me a token.
Yeah, we
so
worked
we're
together
friends,
to
yeah.
deal with Jack. Christian didn't help. That's what
No,
we did with
Christian
Christian.
actually helped Jack. Christian gave Jack a card, so...
Yeah, Christian, I'm going to attack you
And
with
a
a
life.
7/3 flying commander.
I'm not happy about that. Right, so I take 7.
Is anyone ever
damage.
happy about
Like-
7 commander damage? Like, please, sir, may I have another?
7 commander damage. And I feel like we've got a good teamwork happening on the side of the
Yeah,
table.
I'm good with that, yeah.
And with that, I will pass the turn.
On my end step, I'll let each player draw a card and gain life.
Nice.
On your end step, sorry.
You just keep making me draw more mana rocks.
And because I've drawn a card, I will put a stag counter onto Hoofprint of the Stag.
Scary.
Spooky.
What does a stag counter do?
I can pay 2 and a white and remove 4 to make a 4/4 white elemental creature token with flying, but I can only do it during my turn. And I'll draw a card. When I draw a card, I'll put that up again. I feel like Jack's had a bit of a rough time. I'm going to play a Yaviyama Coast, so I think I'm going to give you a gift.
Ooh.
You are probably going to like the gift. 1, 2,
Which means
3,
me and
4.
Matt are going to hate it. So I
Yeah,
suspect.
we're going to hate
It'd be
it.
rough if I didn't like it.
I'm going to pay 5 for an Octomancer. There's a trigger here, and I have another trigger to resolve on cast. Jack, I'll let you draw a card.
Gift an octopus
And
is
I'm going to gift you.
an incredible line of text.
I'm going to gift you an octopus.
That is a good
Gift
line.
an octopus. Actually, that's an incredible line.
Jack, here is your lovely octopus. It's an 8/8.
Why is it an 8/8?
Because I'm friends.
It's got
got 8 legs.
It's got 8 legs.
Yeah, no, okay, when you say it like that.
Each leg is equivalent to a human.
I'm then going to
What a 1/1 is?
tap
A human, yeah.
for 1,
You're a 1/1.
2, 3. Yeah, I'll tap for 3 to cast Martial Impetus. There's a trigger here. Wally, I'll let you draw a card.
Sick.
I'll
Thank
put
you.
a +1/+1 counter on Miss Bumbleflower, and I'm going to cast Martial Impetus on Zinnia.
That is a very good answer.
What does it do?
So it gives it +1/+1 and it's goaded. But also, whenever it attacks, each other creature that's attacking one of my opponents gets +1/+1, which will lower its power level.
It's each other creature, right? That's attacking?
Yeah.
So I need to attack with my other 1/1s to have that buffer,
Yeah, so you
right?
just-
Yeah,
attack
but
with
the
the
thing is, if you
1/1s.
buff your 1/1s,
This goes down.
this
yeah.
goes down. But it is now
Do you also get like a
goaded.
flying token or something from your commander?
You could,
Oh!
you give something flying.
Sorry, I get to give a couple of things flying. I'm actually going to give Mrs. Bumbleflower flying.
Outrageous.
Incredible.
And because that's my second thing, as well as that, I also draw 3 cards. So I've put the counter on Miss Bumbleflower. Because I've drawn 2 cards, I will put 2 +1/+1 counters here. Not +1/+1, they are different types of counters.
Stag.
We will go to combat. Wally, you've got no flyers, have you?
I do not have any flyers.
So Wally, I'll swing at you for 5 commander damage in the air.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Commanders are getting
31
busy.
life.
This is a
There you
real
go.
commander board. Yeah.
On my end step, I will create a top copy of target creature token to enter the battlefield this turn, so I'll have my own octopus.
Not
Octopus friends, and I'll pass.
Untap and draw. Okay, let's.
Oh, this got another +1/+1 counter. I missed.
Let's start off with the silly bit. I will Chaos Warp my dude back.
Okay.
So he shuffles into mine and I reveal the top and get to play it.
Yes. So you get to get a free permanence. Hopefully it's like the one instant sorcery in your deck.
That would suck.
There are some big permanents.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is-
there are some
yeah,
very
yeah,
specific
like-
things
yeah,
in
yeah.
that deck.
Would anyone like to cut?
Yes, I'll do that.
Classy.
Good luck.
Right, so
Well, we're friends,
reveal
I
the
gave
top
it.
card of my library.
What is it?
It's an Evolving Wilds.
I'm
Yay!
happy.
It does come into play.
Yeah, aren't you happy I got rid of that?
So how much mana have I got left? Because that's 4. So that's a commander's worth of mana. So I will recast Bello.
He's back.
Trigger. I
He is
will.
back.
And that is honestly about all I can do. This is triggered, so that gets a +1/+1 counter. And then I will cast this in
Trigger.
a poor order. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, it explores.
Oh, that seems good.
It's better if you play it before the other creatures.
Yeah, that's fair point.
Worse if you play it at the end. So that is my turn, unless I want to smack someone. No one's got a smackable face right now.
I don't know about
I've heard the opposite to that my entire life, so.
Well,
that. That goes against everything I've ever known.
Christian is on the highest life total.
Whoa! I'm drawing you cards.
You are drawing me.
How
cards,
big's your defender, though?
Isn't it
I've got a 10.
10, 13, and 8,
What do you do with
5, 9?
that? Like, my things are indestructible, but does that really... I suppose that's fun, isn't it?
You can swing the octopus at someone for a laugh. I mean, I think we need to start whittling down that a bit.
Say less. I will
you've
attack
got a bigger
Matt with
board than
both. They are both 4/4s with haste and indestructible,
You've got a far larger board.
and
than me.
whenever they deal combat damage to a player, I can draw a card.
I will.
You're just jumping, right? Presumably.
I don't want to get rid of my 1/1s though. That's the awkward thing.
Get rid of your 2/2s. Or your 2/1s.
I could get rid of Skyclave, and then you get a 3, but it's a 3/3.
I think
Are we really worried about a 3/3 on this board state?
I kind of like grimace at giving anything to Jack. So
What have I done?
I know what.
Take the damage. Send a message. Send a message then.
oh no, I can't do that. I'm scared Christian's just gonna kill me. I think I'm just gonna block with 2 of my flyers. So I will lose the copy token of Inspiring Overseer and 1 of my Thopters, unfortunately.
Okay,
Sad.
then that is everything from me, so I'll just pass the turn.
Cool, thank you. Tap.
Everyone's got so many cards.
Oh, I do need to discard, actually.
Okay, I'll let you discard for
Forest in a bit.
flex. I'll play this really cool command tower. I love command tower reprints. And we're going to start.
That's my favourite recon
We know where to get Wally for Christmas.
And I'm going to start by activating Garrick's zero ability. So I'll keep a track of which ones have summoning sickness and which ones don't. So I've got 4 wolves total. I think I do this now, even though it's not going to be as good because options and all that. So we'll tap for 5 to play Shamanic Revelation. I'll draw a card for each
Trigger.
creature I control. Yep, trigger.
Oh God.
You gain 4 life for each
Jesus.
creature you control with power 4 or greater. I don't think I have any power 4 or greater creatures, so I will draw
A million.
10 cards.
Wow, that's more cards than I'm drawing.
Give him another.
No. I need the mana from that.
Okay.
What am I doing?
Nothing, but you are attacking one of them. with
So
your commander.
here
Yeah.
are 10 cards. So I do have some options, because 10 cards gives you some options. We're going to start by activating my commander. So I will tap my commander and pay 2 life, and then I will tap all except one of my wolves. So I'll have 1 untapped wolf.
Sure.
All of my other tokens are going to be tapped. So that will generate me 13 mana. Sorry, that will generate me 10 mana.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I have to choose a colour, so I'll do 5 black, 5 green. It's not going to matter. I will go down to 6 for a Maskwood Nexus.
Trigger.
Yep, trigger. Then I will go down to 3 for a Woe Strider. That will
Trigger.
enter with a goat token. That will trigger Prosperous
Now
Innkeeper
it's got
twice.
Sack Outlet.
It's not really that sort of deck though. I also didn't gain the life of the wolf, so I'll gain 4 life because of Prosperous Innkeeper. Then I will use the rest of that floating mana to play Scurry of Squirrels. It's
That's
a 2/2
really good,
squirrel with Myriad, which is
Jesus.
absurd. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I put a +1/+1 counter on target creature I control. Then I'll tap my 3 lands because, you know, generating mana the old-fashioned way is pretty good. And I will cast an Honoured Drey Leader. It's a 1/1 with Trample. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on it for each squirrel and/or food I control.
So it's at a billion.
It's going to be pretty
I
chonky
get a +1.
because of Maskwood Nexus, so let's just work out how.
Oh my.
So by my reckoning, that's going to enter with 12 +1/+1
Oh
counters
my
on it.
God.
Jesus.
Yes, Forgotten Ancient, you go for it. You go Forgotten Ancient.
You go, girl.
Okay, cool. So that seemed like a pretty good turn, don't you reckon?
Well, it is your last one. So.
I think it might be my last one. I do have a big blocker now, though, so... all right, I'll go to my end step. I will create, again, another treasure. This one will be untapped. So I'll go to my discards. I'll discard 4 lands.
On your end step, I will make a wolf.
I thought does that only trigger on your end step? Is it every end step?
It's at the beginning of each end step.
Oh, wow, that seems quite good. You sure you don't want a treasure?
I can't. It has to be a creature token.
Okay, fair enough. I'll pass it.
Okay. Untap.
Could have had a goat.
I'm the goat.
I don't know about that.
I know who the
Okay,
enemy is.
I will play a land for turn, and then I'm going to read this card because it has a lot of text on it. I will tap 5 mana. We're going to do the offspring thing again. And I'm going to offspring this Hanged Executioner. This is
Seems
going to
good.
make me a ton of spirits. So I have 2 1/1 flyers that I can pay 4 mana to exile it, to exile target creature.
Oh,
And I will make 2 spirits. Did they give me spirits? They did. How generous. So that adds 4 to my commander's power and toughness.
You cast a spell, so I will.
that thing is massive.
It's huge.
I get that a lot.
And it's not coming in. Oh dear.
I am then going to... I think I just need to move to combat here. So I'm going to go to combat. We're just going to count up Zinnia for a second. So yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it will be attacking for 10 over at my good friend.
That could have been worse.
And you go to 16 commander damage.
Oh yeah. 16.
So Jack is just dead next turn to Matt.
Whoa.
That's
So
not
he
bad.
could be friends by then.
We could be friends.
Could be friends by
I'm
then,
then
but-
going to cast a chart of the course. So I will draw 2 cards and then discard a card unless I attack this turn. But thanks to Christian's kind
Seems
enchantment,
good.
I did attack this turn. So I will draw 2. I'm going to pay 2 mana for a Forward Stone. And I think with that, I will pass.
On your end step, I have 2 things that are going to happen. I'm going to make an offspring of the Hanged Executioner.
Seems good.
I'm making an offspring of that, and also I will tap Gwaine. And so we'll all draw a card and gain a life. And when that happens, I'll put a +1/+1 counter here. Right, we will go to my turn. Untap, upkeep, and draw. This gets a counter. Oh, sorry, on my upkeep, I have a trigger, sorry. Before I draw, I'm going to move... How much commander damage have you taken from me? 5. So this needs to be 16, right?
Oh no.
Okay.
But you don't need to kill me. We can be friends.
You know what, Wally? Miss Bumbleflower, she's not all she cracks up to be. I'm gonna...
She's a convicted
yeah,
murderer.
I'm going to make this into a... So it's currently got 5 power. It needs to have 16 power. So I'm going to put 15 +1/+1s here, which this one's 16 -4, so this will have 6 on it.
Can either of you guys save me? Because I can deal with that command the next turn.
I can crack an Evolving Wilds.
I should read. I should read what cards do.
Okay, I'm then going to cast a spell so that I can trigger the thing to give something flying. So I'm going to tap 2 for a Mind Stone. Trigger, you may draw a card, Jack.
Thank you.
I'll put a +1/+1 counter. I'll put one here, and then I'll put another one here. I'll give this flying. Then, Wally, boop.
Are you sure you want to kill me?
What do we think, chat? They've said yes. Yeah.
This isn't Twitch.
Yeah.
We'll find out
Dora
later.
the Explorer.
Yeah.
We'll find
So
out later.
Did you say murder?
So, Wally, you are now dead.
Can you count to 16?
So I have 1, 2.
Can you spell 4th place?
We're joking around, but we are both dead to that card.
Yeah.
Very soon.
But it's
Yeah,
just one
guys.
card to kill. So looking at the commander damage I already have, I think I'm next.
It's a tentative game. I might need you. The bad line might need to come together here.
There's a character arc.
I then think the best thing for me to do is to
Concede.
pay 4, and I will exile your Hanged Executioner.
I will respond by exiling my Hanged Executioner that you're targeting. I am going to exile the Forgotten Ancient, actually.
I will crack Evolving Wilds.
Sure, Forgotten Ancient is
Impactful
exiled.
plays there, Jack.
I just wanted to
players,
feel
big
included.
players.
This is also exiled.
I've only got one forest.
Oh, this gets exiled when you activate it, sorry. So let's just go away.
And I'll pass the turn to my good friend Jack.
You're nobody's good friend.
I was gonna say,
Good friends. That's a mean bunny.
I mean, I'm dead to either one of you. It's not great.
I've not swung at you all game.
Yeah. I know you come from like 1v1 magic.
commander damage.
Oh, actually, yeah, mum must have
Proof.
Okay, maybe once.
It's there in white and gold.
I'm gonna play Sunbird's Invocation.
Seems pretty good.
So when a creature enters the battlefield, I explore. So I will do that first.
It's not a creature.
That's
it's an
not a
enchantment.
creature.
Oh, it is a
Because
creature.
of my commander,
Oh my
it is a
God.
4/4.
Okay, so you get
So I'll
Harmar.
reveal this. This
Stays on top.
stays
or
on
in
top.
the
Put
graveyard.
it in the bin. I want something cooler than
Flex.
that. I've got 6 mana left. So let's cast Bootlegger's Stash.
Sweet card.
So you can make.
So I've got
Million
that when I
times.
cast it, I reveal the top X cards, which is top 6. And then I may cast a spell with mana value X or less from among them.
Yes.
So top 6. That's too big. That's too big.
How? How are you hitting so much that there's more than 6?
That's the right size. That's Cultivate. So that is 6. So I think I just go with this. So the greater good.
Okay.
The greater good.
Greater good.
For the greater good.
I can sacrifice a creature and draw cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power, then discard 3 cards. And then this enters, and I get to explore on that. Whenever a creature you control enters,
I think you're keeping that on.
there,
It gets a counter.
and then
Makes
explore
sense.
again.
I think you're dead to Matt though, so it might not matter.
I don't have the mana to do stuff. Can I actually do much?
Can you get a flying blocker out through a
Like
reach?
both of you can kill me. So does anyone want to be a friend?
I'm your friend.
I would love to, but Christian has made sure that I can't.
I'll be your friend, Jack.
He's going to attack you no matter what, and that is not friendly behaviour in my
But
opinion.
it's your fault. So
Details.
I feel like it's like a teacher setting up a feud between students. Like,
I think I'm going to attempt to avenge Wally. So I'm going to send everything except my commander at Christian.
remember Jack was joking before about needing another playmat.
I do.
Now using mine.
Okay.
So they're all 4/4. All the enchantments here are 4/4s with haste and indestructible, plus the counters where relevant.
Okay.
And they will draw me a card if they deal combat damage to you.
Okay. I'm going to block
that's
the octopus with the 2/2. I'm going to block your 3/3 with my 2/4. Wow, things are pretty big.
yeah.
These are
Scary out
just
there.
I'm going to block your
3 5/5s, 2 4/4s.
I'm going to block. This is. I'm going to block that. What's the other one? There's the.
5/5, 5/5, 4/4, 4/4, 4/4.
This is
5/5.
one whenever you cast a spell.
Yes,
I'm
but it's indestructible.
oh, okay. Oh, I'll block that with my octopus, and I'll take the rest.
So You're blocking those 3, was it? Taking from 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will draw 4 cards, and you will take, what's that, 18?
Yeah, I go to 20.
Yeah, it is.
Jesus.
1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm tapped out, so I can't play anything. So you killed what? It was that dies,
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
So it's left the battlefield, so I can deal 1 damage to anything. So I will fling it at Christian's face for 1.
My wolf is dead.
And then those guys live, and I have a load of cards in hand that I can't cast. So we will discard. So that is all of them, that, and those. And that leaves me 2 more back. There we go. I will discard a bunch of cards. Over to you.
Perfect. And tap. Ooh, so many mana rocks.
Oh, I'm on the least life now. I don't like
and
that.
draw. Okay.
Maybe you don't have to kill me now.
Play a land for turn.
He does though, because the creature's goaded, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awkward. Because you've got to believe me, Jack. I wouldn't.
You gotta believe me.
You've got to believe me that I wouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna pay 4 mana, and I'll pay the 2 extra for. Actually, yep, for Rose Room Treasurer. It has Alliance. Whenever another creature you control enters, create a treasure token. If this is the first time or the second time this ability has resolved this turn. Otherwise, you may pay X. When you do, Rose Room Treasurer deals X damage to any target. So I'm going to get a copy of this.
So you'll get 2 treasures, right?
So I will get 2 treasures. Well, they'll both see each other enter, yes.
How do we stop that though? Like, as much as everyone's looking at me, like, how do we stop that?
I could have stopped that if you hadn't killed me.
Yeah, but you're stopping that is winning the game, and we've learned
Does
that
it stop
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that time. Don't worry, I'll deal with Steve, and then he just
2 treasures.
he tries to kill everyone, and obviously gets countered.
There we are.
Okay, so you've got some
How
treasures.
do I even
Got some treasures.
With the giant flying bunny.
Yeah. Against this absolute wall of flyers.
I've got a wall, and I regrettably must move to combat. I have a forced attack over at Jack. Can I keep Jack alive? Do I want to keep Jack alive? That's a good question.
He's swinging for a lot.
I think you can hold off. You've got a lot of life. I think you can hold off Christian for a while.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm attacking for 10 in the air.
So that is lethal commander.
That's
lethal commander damage.
That'll be lethal commander damage.
And I have nothing I can do.
And
I can-
think that's all my attacks.
The only
will
thing I
pass.
can do is I can do 2 damage on my way out. I can sacrifice an octopus to draw 8 cards, and then when it leaves the battlefield, deal 1 damage to any target.
Kill his flyers.
You could. You
I think you should hit
could
Christian.
Start pinging
could
down the
start killing
flyers.
my
Can you
flyers.
ping down enough flyers by sacrificing
I can
enough
sacrifice
things?
2 things, so I have 2 damage to fling.
Okay, so you can't make it small enough.
No.
I think Christian would like to go to 17, Jack.
I think he would as well.
Okay, I
so
guess
I'll
I go to
fling an
17.
octopus at you, and I draw 8 cards.
The octopus I gave you, by the way.
You knew what you were doing.
Flinging an octopus at someone, just
And then I discard 3 cards, and then I will sacrifice my commander to draw 3 and ping another one at you, Christian, to make it 17.
Oh no, it was 18. So you pinged me twice, right? So I'm 16.
So I now die to commander
In
damage.
my second main phase, I will play a jacked rabbit.
he's jacked.
He is jacked. X is just 2. I'm mainly doing it just to get another block out there, because I think with that, I just have to pass.
I'm going to tap this, and we're both going to gain 1 and draw a card.
Nice. Ooh, that's a very nice draw.
Welcome to the other side, Jack.
How you doing?
I'm good, yeah. The journey down here, okay?
It wasn't too bad. I don't use the trains around here much.
No, I don't recommend it.
Easy.
And this will get a counter on it. I'll go to my turn. I forgot to make the 1/1, so I have a.
1/1 Rose Room Treasurer.
So it's just a 1/1.
Yeah.
Just a little guy.
If you have
Rose.
creatures enter, you make treasures.
I would like to play an island. I'm gonna swing at you with an 8/8 and my commander.
Okay. I'm going to block the 8/8 with my hangmans.
Sure.
And then before damage, I'm going to try to exile it to hit your commander.
Okay. Response.
Okay,
So I'm going to tap for 6,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Perch Protection. There's a trigger. So you're going to draw a card.
Sure.
I will put a +1/+1 counter on something.
What's the gift on this?
I'm going to gift you an extra turn.
Okay.
And this gets a +1/+1.
So I draw a card.
Yeah, you draw a card. So I'm going to create 4 birds, and permanents I control phase out on my life total, can't change, and I gain protection from everything until my next turn.
Okay, so everything you've got as phased?
Yes.
Okay.
And my life total can't change.
Is that until your next turn? Right?
Yeah.
So you get 2 turns in a row where you can't do anything.
I get 2 turns where I just don't do anything.
And then I will pass a turn.
Okay, I can do some stuff to buff my board though. Jack Rabbit's going to make me some.
Oh, I've got to discard.
You can't discard, you're not here.
Oh.
You can still, you do still.
Yeah.
I was joking.
Fell on deaf ears.
Okay, so yeah, untapped, upkeep, and draw. That's a good card. Okay.
2 turns of setup is interesting.
2 turns of setup is a long time to set up. I'm going to start just by seeing if I have any attack triggers that I care about. I don't really, apart from the Jack Rabbit. So this is going to attack you. It's going to do no damage, but I'm going to get a 1/1 rabbit token out of the attack.
So it'll connect, but it'll do no damage.
Yes, it'll do no damage, and I get a 1/1 rabbit.
Interesting.
I am then going to pay 3 mana and offspring it to get 2 combat celebrants.
Oh, God. Now that seems good.
So I'm running out of copy tokens. So this Stormcrow is a combat celebrant.
Is there not still the Sharpie board somewhere?
I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to offspring this for an Illusionary Ambusher, which is a flash 4/1. That whenever it's dealt damage, I draw that many cards.
This is tense. This is a lot of stuff.
I have these Rose Room Treasurers who are going to make me 2, then 2 treasures. So I go to 6 treasures.
Doesn't something different happen when it's not the first
When it's the 3rd time, if it's the 1st or 2nd time the ability is resolved, it's completed quite
Did you do it for the
interestingly.
combat celebrants as well?
Yeah, so I made 4 treasures.
My.
This is only his first of 2 turns as well.
Yeah. I am then going to pay 6 mana.
Oh.
I'm going to offspring Giselle Goldmane.
Oh my
So one
days.
will just go away, won't it?
Yes. Unfortunately. Actually didn't even think about that. They are still legendaries.
Haha, I got him.
You have got me.
But you'll get some triggers off that though.
Yes, I can
enter.
pump in. I can pump in 1 damage to something. It doesn't matter because I sadly can't target them. I would like to go to my next turn.
I will allow it.
Thank you.
I don't know if giving him 2 turns actually helped you there, Christian, because
Yeah, I've got to do something. I need to protect my commander.
I have a lot of tokens that I've got to deal with. Okay, untap, upkeep, and now draw. Nice. Temple of Enlightenment.
sick.
I will scry 1. What? This is a new card. Another creature control enters. Oh, that card's actually good for me right now.
Yeah, I think that's good if you can draw it. Yeah.
I think that's fine. So I will keep you on top. I'm going to pay 2 mana for a Boros Signet. I need more mana. I'm then going to attack you again with the rabbit. That will do nothing but make me another rabbit.
Yeah.
And then that will make me 2 more treasures. And I think that rabbit was my treasure.
Like I think is the word.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, rabbits are treasures. There you
Yeah.
go. You can have one of mine, Matt.
Thank
there
you.
you go.
So I make 2 more treasures.
He's not giving it back.
I have 1 card in hand. Go.
Okay. I will
I'm really hoping you've got Stone
Untap.
Cold and nothing here.
upkeep and draw. When I draw a card, this will go up. Okay, I think I need some blockers, so I'm going to tap for 3. I'm going to do this twice. I'm just going to do it twice to take these off here.
You do get a Combat to Celebrant copy.
Oh, okay.
Which might be relevant.
Only if
here.
you want to.
I would quite like to have a
Why?
From this.
That was phased
Oh
out.
no, it's phased out.
Oh, it's
No,
phased
I don't
out?
get it.
Damn.
It's back in now, but it wasn't.
Wow.
So I make 2
Glad we've got proper players here.
elemental.
I just thought I was being
tokens.
nice the entire time. I didn't realize it was phased out.
I'm in danger and I need blockers. I didn't play a land, so I'll play a land for Turn of Forest. I just need to block, I think. So I will pass.
I don't like that at all.
Well, I have got 8 flying blockers, so you'll go. Anyway.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Well,
Gracefully.
I already know what it is. Let's move to combat. So this has to attack. So this will be turning sideways. And then what else? I think I want all my 1/1s to attack. So I have 1, 2, 3. I think I'll attack with both of these just because I want to exert them both. These and this. So that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is 11. Let's go with 12, 13. So that's 13 attacking creatures. They currently, all the creatures that apart from my commander currently can't be blocked because of Tessico. And I've exerted both my combat celebrants, so I'll be taking 2 after combat steps.
Okay, so what?
Oh, wow.
Just go main. More fun, so people can see that I can buff. I can buff them for all plus 13 after blocks.
I'm going to tap wait to gain a life and draw a card. When I draw a card, I'll put a +1/+1 here, and I've got to do this even though it's annoying with your stupid combat celebrants. I'm going to cast Riot Control, and I'm going to gain 1 life for each creature your opponents control and prevent all damage that will be dealt to you this turn.
Jesus. So you gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You gain 20.
Okay, so I go to 38.
And then...
That's not nothing.
I'm assuming no blocks.
These boards
No
are
blocks.
So chaotic.
I will then untap all other creatures you control, which do include the combat celebrants, because they untap each other.
Ah, synergy.
Infinite.
I can...
So you got infinite combat steps this turn that you can do no damage.
Yes.
But could make like an infinite amount of 1/1s, right?
I could technically make an infinite amount of 1/1s if I wanted to, just by constantly attacking with
Should we say that you've got an infinite amount of 1/1s?
Yeah, actually no. No.
Second riot control.
What I'm going to do instead is that I'm going to pay 4 mana to offspring this.
You go to your main phase.
Oh, I have a trigger,
Yeah,
by the way. Sorry,
I'm
you
going to my main
you actually draw a card. I'll put a +1/+1 card here.
Sure, I will draw a card. Does that help me? No, not really. But I will play this and offspring it, so I'll get a token copy of it. Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature deals one damage to each opponent. So you will take 2 from these entering.
I'll bet you wish you had infinite rabbits now.
I was going to say.
Yeah, no, I don't. I can't take any damage this turn. Prevent all damage. All damage this turn.
Damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Seems good.
Very cool. Very cool. I'll make 4 treasures off this. Because of my Rose Room treasures, I guess I will pay 1, 2, 3 and augment this as well, offspring it. So Rapid Augmenter, whenever another creature you control with base power 1 enters, it gains haste. Whenever another creature you control enters, if it wasn't cast but a 1/1 counter on this, and this can't be blocked this turn.
Sure.
This will allow me to then pay mana to do damage, but actually no, this is the second time this is triggered, so I just make 4 more treasures. Apologies.
Okay.
And then I will pass the turn.
We'll see what I draw.
Let's see what we've got.
Untap, upkeep, and draw.
Is it a land? I don't like that look.
I'm
glad I didn't see it then.
I'm going to draw this card. So I'm going to tap this. We'll both gain a life and draw a card. Well, so my hand's full of fogs. So I'm feeling... I'm feeling good.
He's lying. I sleeved that deck up. There's only
I'll tell you what. I've got some
high-pitched squeal gave it away.
Yeah,
as
I've
well.
got. I will pass the turn.
Okay, I am excited to see how many fogs you've actually got.
I'll discard to hand size. I'll discard a Fisher's Talon.
Okay, well, untap, upkeep, draw. I will play my land for turn, and I think I'm just gonna press the issue. Let's move straight to combat.
So I can't block your 1/1s, right?
Nope.
Well, it's 1 toughness thing.
Yeah.
So
Power or toughness.
So it's quite a lot.
It's gone from 13
and you've got 2 combat celebrants.
15. So I have infinite combat steps. If you can't stop, if you can't.
And infinite unblockable creatures.
Well, I have 13 unblockable creatures. No, sorry.
They won't be unblockable on subsequent combat step because they'll no longer have 1 anything. But I don't think it's going to matter because I don't think you're going to get past the first one.
Yeah, I am attacking you with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I'm dead to commander.
Yeah, most of them can't be blocked. I don't think anything apart from my commander can be blocked.
The commander's not the issue here.
Yeah. If you let like 2 creatures through, you're just dead to me activating Giselle. I can activate Giselle like 3 times. You can't let a single creature through.
I think I'm gonna die because even if I can't block your 1/1s, right?
Nope.
And how much can you can give them basically a billion?
So I'm attacking with let's do the count. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm attacking with 18 creatures.
And so you can pump them.
I can pay 5 mana So that's once.
Pump the violet pink team.
I'm just going to say that. I don't think you need to count. I'm just dead. Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Yeah.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game. Good game.
Good game. Well
Yeah,
played.
the fog wasn't in the fact that you got to untap your creatures. I was hoping that the fog would sort of save me because I was hoping you're going to full swing, but being able to untap them just got me in the end. Yeah.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Infinite rabbits.
Infinite rabbits.
Infinite rabbits.
Infinite
Rabbits,
rabbits.
yeah.
Breathing
Infinite
like
damage. This deck has a bunch of infinites out of the box. Actually, there's infinite damage as well with combats.
I'm just
the rabbits.
I'm just looking at this Triskaidekaphile in my hand and going, is that my win con? Is that how I win the game? You know, so but I got to take Wally out, and that's what Magic's all about.
I got to take out my other bards just to prove that I am the better singer.
Yeah, so you've been put under a conservatorship now. You don't own any of your properties or anything like that. So yeah,
I will re-release my album.
You've been
the
owned by
Jack version. Brilliant. Did you guys have fun?
Oh yeah, amazing precons actually.
I like 4/4s.
Yeah. How was your first time on Jam Magic?
Well, I like 4/4s in Modern, and I can make them in here. Like, it's beautiful.
You got to Cascade.
Yeah,
You got to do your thing.
It's
Well, I was a bit worried that Jack would get confused by the deck because it didn't have any rhinos in it. Seems you did all right, to be fair.
Brilliant. Well, thanks very much for coming on. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be right back with the post-game wrap. Don't go anywhere. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
I thought I had him with the fog, but it was the combat celebrants, untapping the creatures. I was like,
So cool, that combo. I mean, I can't believe they actually put an infinite combo in a precon.
yeah, what are you thinking, Wizards? What are you thinking?
I love it. I think
Meanwhile,
it's
I'm
great.
like, Triskaidekaphile? Like, yeah, that's going to be a hard win con. But I had a ton of fun with the group hug deck. I loved how everybody was attacking each other and was like, well, Christian's our friend.
Well, yeah, everyone just you got left alone really till me and Jack were out, and then obviously you and Matt tearing pieces off each other.
Yeah.
Your fog gained you a load of life. But ultimately, Matt, with his unblockable 1/1s, it just shows how great precons are these days, because if you'd had a removal spell in your hand, a Path to Exile or something, would you have even known what to get rid of?
I mean, I needed something to, like, you know what I would have loved to have had, like, something that, like, just, like, bounced all his creatures to hand. But unfortunately, I'm not in, well, actually, no, I was in blue, but I didn't
Or
have that
settle
spell,
the
right?
wreckage or something.
Oh, a Settle the Wreckage. My kingdom for a Settle the Wreckage. That would have been very fun. But yeah, we had a great time. And those precons are really cool.
They are absolutely amazing.
I would say the mana base is pretty good as well. None of us were struggling for mana.
I've been impressed by them, yeah. Well, I mean, everybody, I mean, you weren't short of mana either. But
I mean, I did draw everybody a billion cards as well.
It helps, doesn't it? Yeah.
Well, thanks very much for watching. If you want a bit more post-game wrap, please check out our Patreon. Starts as little as £1 a month. If you want access to that content, that's our top tier page. And you can also play some Spell Table with us as well.
Yeah, and also you get access to post-game content, so do check it out. If that's not too rich for your blood, just hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, give
all
us a
you need to
like. Please help us appease the algorithm gods and continue to make this great content. And thanks again to Whatnot for sponsoring the video. Come hang out with us on the 5th of August from 6 p.m. We'll be doing some really cool stuff with Bloomburrow. And if you use this affiliate link here, you will get a free £10 off.
Yeah, and that's just £10 for you. Spend it anywhere you like. £10 will just get you a mug, so if you've seen these with envy, then check it out. Otherwise, it supports the channel either way, so just come join us or use the link.
Wally, CGB's looking at me. The other content's coming for us.
Oh no. Well, we've only just finished this one.
I know. All right, well, you better watch one of those videos quick. We got to get out of here. We'll catch you next time on Chat Magic. Bye for now.
Bye for now.